And finally, turning to the weather, the nation enjoyed summer-like conditions this Saturday. The midday highs range from 20 to 28 degrees Celsius, and the mercury is forecast to inch up higher on Sunday. Meanwhile, if you live in Seoul, you may want to avoid driving to the downtown area this weekend, especially near Jogye Temple. The roads in the area will be blocked off for hours during the day, as celebrations will be held throughout the weekend for the upcoming Buddha's birthday on the 17th. Here now's the weather near you and elsewhere around the world.